Hello, everybody out there in dystopian simulation radio land. My name is Chris.
And I'm Linz.
And together we fight crime.
Yeah. What kind of crimes?
Like Epstein Island stuff?
Do we?
I mean, I think that's a pretty good crime to fight.
Yeah. Well, we've probably mentioned it once or twice. I'm not sure we were fighting it. We don't like it. But I'm not sure we're officially on the island.
Coming out and saying that we are not fans of the Epstein Island.
We don't like that.
No, we don't like that stuff. Get away from us.
We'll punch it.
Stop offering me paid trips, Prince Andrew. Go away.
Oh, God. He's got nabbed, didn't he?
Oh,
finally.
He's got nabbed big time.
Bye-bye. Anyways, that was a bit dark to jump into first.
Yeah. Fair enough. Right. Okay, then. So, let's get into things. So, Linz, how are you doing?
Well, I'm not going to pretend that we didn't have like a 20-minute conversation before we hit record, but I'm doing all right. I've got a massive headache and I'm feeling a bit like loopy right now. So this could be a good episode. How are you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just busy boy, and just getting ready. I guess probably as good a time to tell anybody who
getting ready for what?
No, getting ready. I've got another child on the way.
On the way,
nearly like banging at the door, practically.
It's almost here.
Yay! Almost here. Yay!
Congrats!
Thank you very much. So we are. It's like trying to get, everything balanced, all of that stuff, it's without getting into all of it, it's a lot more, although it doesn't seem it at the time, the first pregnancy is a lot more like, oh, wow, pregnancy, we can, oh, wow, did it kick? Oh, wow, okay. Now it's just like, great, I know it's kicked, that's brilliant, I'm trying to cook the food, I'm trying to get the other one down from the ceiling, and I'm trying to bathe it at the same time. So, yeah.
Well, to every other second child out there, now we know.
Yeah.
That explains everything. Your child's going to grow up and hear that you didn't give a shit this time.
I think not give a shit is a stretch, but all I'll say is blame your blubber. Blame your blubber? Blame your blubber?
Blame your blubber.
Brian but Bunkadonk. Blame your blubber.
Remember when we did that? I did that episode on that seal that could speak. And that's basically how it spoke.
Yeah, the entire episode was leading up to the big reveal of you playing the seal speaking, and it was just laughable.
That was a good one. That was such a good one.
Check it out in the archives, everybody, please.
God knows what the sound quality of that is like, but it is such a funny episode.
Oakley dokley then. Well, let's just roll on.
Oakley dokley. You're just going to move past that.
Yeah, let's just move
What's going on there?
Past those old sound quality issues from when we had microphones from Amazon.
Yours was gold, and what did you used to call it? C-3PO's wang.
It was goldenrod, I'll have you know.
Goldenrod. I guessed it on someone else's podcast with that mic, and now I feel really embarrassed.
Yes, we've come a long way, baby. A long way.
A long way.
But we wouldn't have come this far without...
Ooh, nice segue.
Fill in the blank.
The Patreons.
The Patreons, yes. Thank you so much to all of our patrons. Going to try and say something else apart from you help us keep the lights on.
That you do. You really do.
You do. We really appreciate it. We get that it's a much more of just like support of your love of our effort on the podcast more than anything else. So we just want to say that we love you very much and thank you so much for your support. So thank you to Tarek Samhain. Samhan.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Someone.
Tony Taylor, Ethan Coughlin, Michael Cunliffe, Ehawk, Chris Lebowski, Patrice, Ordained Sinister Minister, Graves, Riff Cult, Cripply Crab, Cash or Card Prodeus, Creepy Paper, Jamie Sook, Lindsay Keller, Linz Gibson, or Gibbon, depending on the day, Drake Halvig, Michael M. The M stands for amazing.
You're so stupid.
Big Wes, Riaz.
I thought you said Big Wedge.
Big Wedge. Riaz, The Toxic Adventure, Pippa Penguin, and Philip Hoffman.
Did you rewrite that? Was that off the dome?
that is off the top of my head. There is not a lot up there.
Where the fuck did you get pick up a penguin?
I have not diagnosed it. I'm not diagnosed, but I might have something. But we shall see. Right. Okay. So you can check
sweating.
out. Your knees weak? Palms sweating?
Arms are heavy.
The arms are heavy.
Arms sweating.
Palms sweating, isn't it?
Palms are sweaty.
my arms are sweating. Oh, it's going to be one of those episodes, isn't it?
I can't breathe.
Okay, so everybody, if you'd like to check out the images from this episode, you can go to Instagram.com/dystopian simulation radio.
About Instagram.com. It's Instagram d.s.radio.
Okay.
Instagram.com.
Is that not what you got? Okay.
Patreon.com.
I'm sorry. Our handle is at d.s.radio on the Instagrams. But if you would like to join our Patreon, that is patreon.com/dystopian simulation radio.
Yes. Got there in the end.
Okay. So, Linz, I'd like you to think back to about 1999, 2000. Describe it to me.
I don't remember. It was very colourful.
Mm-hmm.
We probably had the Spice Girls by that point.
Yes.
And Tamagotchis.
We did.
Pokémon. All the good stuff. It was just better, to be honest.
Pokémon, you say?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about Pokémon, Linz. I know that you have been described as a Pokémon fan.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
What does it mean to you?
Pretty much everything, to be honest. I was playing it last night, the Pokémon. Was it A to Z or Z to A? I don't remember. Z. Oh God. I don't know what it's called. The new game. I was playing it last night. It's in France for some reason.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound that disgusted, but...
Now who's got it against the French, Lindsay?
No, but I think it's not as good as the other ones, but I still play them
use
all.
baguette.
Pikachu! Use Thunder Shock. Yeah, it's just not the same. No, but it's fun, but I think they've been a bit lazy with the buildings. You can't really go in and out of them you can in the previous ones. But, I mean, I still enjoy them. I'm just the classic Pokemon fan that complains every time about every new game, but still buys it and plays it all the way through.
Yeah.
So, and I'm still doing that now as an adult, so, you know.
So you never really fell off the Pokemon bandwagon. You're always playing the games.
I did for a couple of years when I was in my mega heavy punk rock phase, and then straight back into it. So yeah, I've kind of been a fan the whole time. And you have too. I know you don't play the games. What's the last Pokemon game you played?
That's an interesting question.
Stadium or whatever it's called.
Stadium?
What was it called? What Stadium? What's the one where it's what was it on? It was on a different console.
Pokemon Stadium, what, the N64 game?
Yeah. Is that the last one you played?
I had that in French, actually.
What is this weird link?
I don't know. But for some reason I had a French copy of the game and it was hilarious.
That's actually so funny.
Yeah.
Why?
A friend of mine brought me a copy back from
And you couldn't
France.
change the language?
No, it was the French language edition. Remember, you couldn't have multiple languages on a cartridge back then.
Oh, God, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, it was just like hard lock to French. So it had that like announcer on it. And it would just be like, Le Pikachu! What's the lightning? It was very good. It was very good. But no, I mean, I played. Yeah, I think the last one that I actively played would have been Gold.
Ooh, but you did try, right? You had a Switch Lite for like 5 days.
I know I've still got one. I still have one.
Oh, I thought you sold it.
No, I didn't sell it. No. I use it a fair amount actually. I played, but I was basically playing Mother 2 for the longest time. But no, I may have another Pokemon game, but I'll tell you about that later.
All right. Well, I'll recommend the best one. I think I already have, but anyways.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we sync up on that.
Okay.
Okay. So, Pokemon. Yes. It was a sensation at the turn of the millennium. The anime was on Sky One in the UK. Anyway, every day at 8 or 9, every weekend leading up to WWF SmackDown. Complete heaven.
Oh God, wasn't it?
Yeah. The trading card game was in schoolyards everywhere. Did you ever dabble in that, Linz?
Oh yeah, full binders. I cracked a pack 2 weeks ago just for nostalgia.
Yeah, I had like a box full of them when I was a kid. I remember, like, I don't know.
I've still got them.
I wish I still had them.
I do.
Yeah. Go for a hell of a lot of money now.
Yep.
The Game Boy game was the hit video game of the time. And that is saying something in the era of PlayStation, Nintendo 64.
Mm-hmm.
Linz, red or blue?
Blue.
3, 2, 1.
Blue.
Blue. Hell yeah. Only lame wads had red.
Yeah, I know, but like, why do we both think that? Like, I had friends who had red, and I was always like, oh God, red.
Yeah, I think red was the one that was supposed to be the cool one, and maybe the default one because the main character was like called Red.
Oh, I always forget that.
Yeah, because it's because obviously that came before the anime, so it wasn't called Ash or Satoshi.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're right. I was playing it for a while, and then I really didn't. I never had a Game Boy Advance or anything, so I missed all of that era. I got that Switch Lite, and I started playing Let's Go Pikachu, which initially I absolutely loved. Then I hated the fact that they rammed Pokemon Go catching in there instead of like just normal like battling.
I think I got Eevee. Yeah, I got the Eevee one, and it's okay, but I don't need to replay the Game Boy games. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I really wanted to. I just wanted.
I do remember that. Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, I got rid of that, and I just got Pokemon Sword.
Oh, I like that one. It's actually funny and very fun. You're going to enjoy it.
I was feeling the itch again, but I've only played about 5 minutes of it. So.
Oh, I liked that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm trying to get a little bit back into it for a few reasons I'll cover later on. But this year,
indoctrinating the children, I believe.
Yes, that's one of the reasons. This year, Pokemon turns 30 years old, which is impossible as we're only 21.
I know, right? Like, what the hell?
Oh, God.
Weird. Simulations, eh?
Oh, so old. But did you know, Linz, that there is a darker side to Pokemon?
Are you talking about Team Rocket or Giovanni the mob boss?
Even
There's a lot
darker.
of dark sides. Oh,
one that has it in league with Beelzebub.
Okay.
Well, let us find out today. And DSR maniacs out there, don't you worry. This is very much still Dystopian Simulation Radio, and there are some wild stories ahead of us today. So don't you touch that dial.
Whatever that means. I'm just going to chug some water.
Oh, wow, that is a chug.
Have to. All right.
Okay, well, welcome back, Chugs.
Thank you. Don't call me Chugs.
It's your new nickname now, Chugs.
Big Chuggus.
Wow, that's a heavy 2020 reference right there.
Never left.
Okay, so first, Linz, we are recording this today on February 24th, and that is the day that Agent Dale Cooper first entered the the town of Twin Peaks in the show of the same name. And only on this podcast would we mash up Twin Peaks and Pokemon. But get ready for a window into what goes into in my mind like you've never had before.
Oh, no.
Officer Jenny, 7:30 a.m., February 24th. Entering the town of Pallet Town, 5 miles south of Viridian Forest, 12 miles west of the Indigo Plateau. Never seen so many Pidgey in my life. As Professor Oak would say, I'd rather be here than in Lavender Town. It's 54 degrees on a slightly overcast day. The Pokénav said rain. If you could get paid that kind of money for being wrong 60% of the time, it would beat cataloging Caterpie. Pokedex count is 79 caught, 345 seen. Pokeball pouch is on reserve. I'm riding on fumes here. I'll need to tank up at the next Pokemart. When I get into town, reminded to tell you what that runs. Lunch was 631 Pokedollars at the Route 1 Cafe near Viridian. That was lightly seared Magikarp sandwich on a whole wheat and a slice of Jigglypuff pie. Pink, perfectly round, and suspiciously hypnotic. And a cup of coffee. Damn good food. Officer Jenny, if you ever get up this way, that Jigglypuff pie is worth buying a bike for. I won't tell you how long it took me to put that together.
Beautiful. Seriously, but eating a Magikarp, you monster.
Truth is, it would kill me because I'd be allergic.
Ha ha ha.
So, Linz, let's go back to the beginning. Set the scene just a little bit. Pokemon was dreamt up by Satoshi Tajiri, who, despite his name, never spat green mist into anybody's eyes. No, Satoshi was an avid bug collector as a child, which might sound kind of out there, but it is actually a typical Japanese children's pastime. Generally, beetles or mantis are caught by kids. Some kids even indulge in pitting beetles against each other, and you can kind of see where the genesis of Pokemon came from, collecting bugs and battling them against each other. Satoshi, as a child, wanted to become an entomologist, and if you don't know what that is, his childhood nickname of Dr. Bug should explain it.
That's too cool.
Too cool for school. Flash forward a few years, and if you thought he couldn't get any cooler, Satoshi started his own video game fanzine, focusing on the arcade games of the 1980s. Any idea what that might have been called, Linz?
It's Japanese.
It is, but it's an English title.
90s games.
The 80s arcades. Yeah.
80s arcades. Damn it, I can't think of anything funny. I was going to be like Zine Invader.
That's not bad. It's not bad, but you are going to kick yourself when I tell you what it is.
What?
It was called Game Freak.
Oh, god damn it. Kicking myself.
Time goes on and he begins to develop an interest in developing games himself. And once he laid his eyes on a little thing called the Nintendo Game Boy, he began to think about the connectivity aspect. That was what sparked his interest in it, and how cool it would be to trade something back and forth between consoles. Thinking back to his childhood, Dr. Bug had an idea, a multi-billion-dollar idea. So Pocket Monsters was born, and in 1996, Pokemon Red and Green, yes, green, not blue yet, was released in Japan. The anime soon followed, and in 1998, both the games, now Red and Blue, and the anime, don't forget the trading cards, were imported to the West, which is when we first laid eyes upon them. In every schoolyard all over the world, every child knew their Slowpoke from their Slowbro. Everyone had their custom 6 starter Pokemon that they challenged gyms with up and down Kanto on their Game Boy, and their parents and teachers were quick to notice. And that's when certain voices started speaking up against Pokemon. Linz, was Pokemon banned at your school in any form?
No, I don't think so. I don't think anything was, actually. Although, I'm getting the feeling you're going to say that somebody out there thought they were demonic in some kind of sense.
Not just somebody, a lot of people thought
Really?
that they were demonic.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, there was a whole...
I know they're monsters, but...
there was a whole movement against it. I mean, Pokemon cards were banned at my school for a while.
Were they?
Yeah. There's a whole black market starting up on the playground for them.
Maybe they were. I just can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember much of my childhood.
Wow. But Linz,
Mm-hmm.
you must have been horrified to hear that Pokemon was not as sweet and adorable as it seemed, but actually the spawn of Satan himself, corrupting the very souls of the sweet children lured in by its Pikachus and its Charizards.
What happened? I didn't have time for that kind of stuff. I was already a Pokemon master, and you know that. Officially, badge and everything.
Well,
IRL.
Well,
don't you know that?
I know. Just like I'm an official Mr. Motivator.
I beat the editor of Nintendo Magazine, Chris.
Wow. Oh, okay. This is some pretty good chops right there. Okay. But both of you were actually taking part in a satanic ritual. Did you know?
Oh my
this?
God.
Yeah. So
that explains everything.
I'm going to play a clip here.
Okay.
And just listen to this pastor telling you all about Pokemon, okay?
God, no.
Because it's important for the church to deal with issues as they come to the forefront in society. I said, son, what is that one morning? He said, that's Pokemon. Son, I found out that Pokemon means pocket monster. Pokemon, plural, are incredible creatures that share the world with humans. Each has his own fighting abilities. Some grow and evolve into even more powerful creatures. The children are developing relationships with all these Pokemon creatures. Little, reclusive, power-filled monsters. But why should they carry these monsters in their pocket? They say the Pokemon whole effort is to train children how to become the #1 Pokemon master in the world. You follow it through the New Age teaching, you find out that masters are those who take control of spirits in the dark realm, and they tell those spirits what to do. The child at some point becomes capable of taking these powers and channeling them through their mind, through their arms, or through their power sources. Their power sources, of course, are many of the symbols that they pick up from the Pokemon paraphernalia. So Pokemon is a game that teaches children how to enter into the world of witchcraft, how to cast spells, how to use psychic phenomena, how to put to work supernatural powers against their enemies, how to fantasy role play. Pokemon world is a world of the demonic, of the satanic. But while you might not take it quite seriously, I assure you that demons take it quite seriously. Satan takes it quite seriously. Your children need to know there's a devil, and he hates them, and he wants to ruin their life. There was even a couple of reports where children
had been... Okay. I'll just interrupt there, Pastor Bear. Linz,
yes.
I can only imagine as a good Catholic, you are absolutely shocked to your core. Linz? Have you run to confession? Are you still there? Linz?
First of all, I don't think he completely grasped what Pokemon was about.
There are these symbols of power.
Oh, what else? Oh, God, he said something else I wanted to comment on, but I've already forgotten. But what on earth? I do not think he's grasped what Pokemon actually is. It's just like... Sorry, I'm really shocked that there was a sermon on it.
Oh, Linz, there was not just one sermon on it. There was a whole movement against these Pokemons. Okay. You want a bit more proof? Okay, yeah. Here we go. Have some more.
Pokemon. Pocket monster. The spiral. And it stands for what? Male fertility. It's supposed to be able to mesmerize and hypnotize its enemies.
That's
this
a
character over
Poliwhirl, by
here
the way.
is called Mewtwo. Every time that you see Mewtwo, he's in this pose. 3 fingers.
That's the sign of the
devil. It means
devil.
hail Satan. Cute little one. Everybody go. Oh, come on.
Pikachu.
His tail. It's a lightning bolt. and it's the Satanic Z. The Pokémon trading card game is a new collectible card game that is made and distributed by Wizards of the Coast. What is a wizard? Male practitioner of black magic. Cute little Pokémon. Can we agree on that? Yes. Oh, I know, he's cute, isn't he? Little satanic tail. Let the camera get a view of that. These pocket monsters are creatures that inhabit the world with humans. Got to catch them all. You don't need mom. You don't need dad. You don't need grandparents. You don't need aunts and uncles. You don't need school. And you probably don't even need a church. Because you're a master. This rap song that's played over again. And it says, I will travel across the land searching far and wide, each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. And then it's enchanted to them. Gotta catch them all. Here's the next character. This is Misty.
Okay, I'll stop it there because then he just starts talking about Misty and the fact that she wears a crop top for about 5 minutes.
Wow, what a creep. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say in the first clip. I liked the part where he said that the devil takes Pokemon really seriously.
He's beaten all eight.
Yeah,
things.
he takes it seriously. He's got every gym badge. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so Mewtwo's pose.
Yeah.
Pikachu's tail. And what was it? Was it Poliwhirl?
It was Poliwhirl.
Poliwog, yeah.
Poliwhirl, the spiral on his stomach.
Oh God, these people have honestly nothing else to talk about or do they?
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. There might be more to it than that. So,
okay.
I'm not saying they are correct, but I think there might be a little bit more behind it, So, if we take them at face value, Pokemon is satanic, luring children into Satan's very clutches through the power of kawaii. So much was this, and so prevalent was this. I mean, I heard this when I was a child. Not people preaching it to me, but I heard discussions. There's almost a kind of moral panic surrounding Pokemon, not just from the church angle, but just from a general kind of society angle. Oh, our kids are all spending money on this thing. What is it? And I remember hearing a popular rumor at the time that said that Pope John Paul II had actually blessed Pokemon. And yeah, and I was going to get you to read that out loud for a laugh because I know how much you would have loved quoting the Pope, but he didn't actually say that.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
I don't think he would bless them.
In 2000, the Vatican's newspaper, something Romano, Ray Romano, published a generally positive article about Pokemon, saying that it was based on the themes of friendship and did not contain harmful moral messages.
Yeah.
And around the same time, a Vatican spokesperson reportedly said that the game had no negative moral side effects. So, okay, what's all this about really then?
Yeah, it's like really wholesome. I mean, Brock is a bit questionable, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's just a horn dog. And who can blame
Yeah,
it?
but he was way older and everyone else was a child. And he was being a horn dog.
Yeah, but at least he was going after Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny are old enough to have careers.
There was others. There was other episodes where you were
he was
like
on Epstein Island, wasn't he?
He might have been. He might have flown there on the back of.
As we pick up after last week's episode, Ash and Brock are on the way to Epstein Island.
Oh my God, we can't even joke about that. It's horrific.
It is absolutely horrific.
It's horrible. I can't even laugh. But yeah, he might have been in the files.
Oh yeah, that would not surprise me at all. Yeah,
He would have left a lot of nosebleed evidence, which is good.
Okay. So, what was all about then? Really, it boils down to religious whack jobs and fear of imported culture. For many, including myself, Pokemon was the first anime that they ever had any exposure to. I don't know about yourself, Linz.
We had Sonic. Sonic came before.
It did, but that was like an American production.
Yeah, but the gamers are Japanese, and our cartoon was obviously a bit different, but Yeah, it's not strictly anime,
It's not.
I guess.
It's
I'm sure there was something else, but it's not. Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon would have been around, yes.
I saw that before
Yeah.
Pokemon, maybe.
Fair enough. I mean, there were other things out there, and Dragon Ball, I think, might have been
Oh my
around
god,
as
Dragon
well.
Ball, yeah.
But I mean, I didn't have those channels where I could watch that at that point. So for me, Pokemon was my first. I mean, I had no idea it was Japanese, and I look back at it now, and I'm like, what?
Did you not?
I had no idea.
I was totally mesmerized by it. I didn't even know what I was looking at. I just knew I loved it.
I mean, it's laughable now with how much of a staple Japanese culture has become in the West. But back in our day, Linz, certain people genuinely thought it was an Eastern corruption of Western youth. And
this is news to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, that's news to me. We didn't really think about it.
I mean, this is probably best conveyed in the South Park episode Chin Pokemon. If you've seen that.
Oh my god, I don't even know if I've seen that. I definitely need to watch it.
I have to watch it. It's so smart. It's so smart. So if you've been living under a rock like Linz apparently has, go and check that out. And if it makes it any funnier, chin means penis.
Okay.
So it's not even a very clever joke. It's just literally penis Pokemon.
That explains, like, someone told me that, you know, when you hold a glass and you say chin chin.
Yes.
It's actually very funny.
It's very funny to Japanese people, yes.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, that makes sense now.
But really, though, Pokemon was just the latest victim of satanic panic. You know, first, or maybe not even first, but most famously first, it was the Beatles and backmasking. Then it was Ozzy Osbourne and backmasking. Then it was Dungeons and Dragons. Next up, Pokemon. Similar Japanese imports, Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Were also subject to similar accusations, but were never on the same level of popularity as Pokemon. Harry Potter was later accused of trying to convert children to witchcraft, to suckle at Satan's teat. I mean, what's next? Labubus from Lucifer?
I genuinely was about to say, did Labubus get the same treatment for looking like little demons?
I'm not even going to Google it because I'm totally sure that is a thing. And
Monster
to be honest,
Energy, remember that?
Yeah, Monster Energy as well. Yeah, that's another one. Anything that has the word monster in it at all.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But enough about these inferior franchises. Let's get back to Pokemon. So despite what you may think about any satanic connection to the anime, which, by the way, was heavily censored in the West. You've not lived until you've seen James of Team Rocket sporting tiggle bitties, let me tell you. But the anime had its own effect on children, but not one that was necessarily desired.
Oh.
In 1997, the 38th episode of the Pokemon anime aired, called Computer Warrior Porygon, or something to that effect.
Yes.
And in this episode, the gang go into a digital computer world and encounter one of the odder original 151 Porygon. And if this isn't sounding particularly familiar, Linz, it's because it only aired once in Japan and never entered into the rotation here in the West. And the reason for this is that the episode featured a section of flashing lights. And those flashing lights had unintended results. So, Linz, I would like you to please read out this quote about what happened.
Okay. There were multiple sequences of bright strobe lights alternating between red and blue or red and white blue. The episode's film was played at 24 frames per second, alternating colors every frame in these sequences, meaning that each color flickered at 12 what?
Hertz.
Oh, hertz. At 12 hertz. These sequences range from 0.5 to 4 seconds in duration, with the problematic sequence running for 4 seconds. After viewing the problematic sequence, some viewers experienced blurred vision, headaches, dizziness, and nausea. Some suffered seizures, blindness, convulsions, and unconsciousness. The Japanese press referred to this incident as Pokémon shock. Gonna skip the obvious joke there. The Pokémon anime's general director said, "We use red and blue flashing for all the explosions inside our cyberspace because we wanted to give the explosions an electrical feel that set them apart from the explosion seen elsewhere in the show. And so that's why we use those colors so much in this episode.
Which
Jesus Christ. I think I've seen it.
So the clips are out there. You can see it online.
Yeah.
You can even go onto Wikipedia and you can see the offending bit. So if you've got epilepsy, don't do that. But and this was very famously parodied in the Simpsons episode where they go to Japan.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. It's all coming back to me now.
But the coming back to me.
God damn it.
But the actual episode has never seen the light of day officially again. So ultimately, 365 people, mainly children, of course, were taken to hospital in Japan. The anime was immediately put on hiatus and only returned 4 months later. And when it did
That's
return...
a long gap.
Yeah, that's a huge, huge gap.
Whoa.
Yeah. There were some reruns that were put on of prior episodes, but generally it was replaced with either Anpanman or Doraemon or Detective Conan in most markets.
Oh, I love them all.
Yeah. But when it did come back, it changed broadcasting standards in Japan forever, and new rules were brought in regard to rapidly flashing colors. And there is actually now a test that all animations have to go through for content broadcast in Japan called the Harding test, which will determine if something is in the safe range for not causing someone to go into epilepsy or any kind of convulsions or seizures, or if it veers into the dangerous zone. So if you ever wondered if flashing was safe, the answer is sometimes.
Only when Chris does it in parks and such.
I don't own a Mac. I'm kidding. I'm reading my script off one.
Oh my God, that was so bad, even for you.
It's double dad power. Okay.
Oh, no, it's happening.
But perhaps the biggest victim here, Linz, Porygon.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you ever have him on your team? And what were his moves?
I
don't remember.
I definitely caught him because I caught all the 151. Was there 151?
There's 150, but you had to beat the editor of the Nintendo magazine to get Mew.
I also had Mew.
You motherfucker, where did you get Mew? Oh, people could shark them,
Yeah, you
they?
could game shark it.
Yeah.
You still had to beat him. You still had to catch him and so on. But yeah. Yeah. No Togepido. So, So yeah, Porygon, that poor little angular pocket monster, was never featured again in an anime, nor have any of its evolutions, which is some pretty harsh.
It had an evolution.
It's got 2 evolutions.
Like recently?
Yeah, Porygon 2 and Porygon Z, I believe.
Oh, okay. Ringing in a far off bell.
They're not as angular though. They're more.
Boo.
Yeah. But this is pretty harsh considering that it was Pikachu that actually caused the flashes. So Porygon took the fall on that one. Never mind, some Pokemon are untouchable, I guess. Mm-hmm. However, epilepsy is a minor inconvenience. For a true controversy.
What?
For a true controversy, I did look back at the script and go, did I write that? I did write that, didn't I? But we have to look for a true controversy to the core of Pokemon gameplay. Linz, I have a Charmander and I want to have a Charizard. What do I need to do?
I don't know, Firestone or level up?
Mm-hmm. So what process am I going through?
Is it a Firestone or do you just level up?
You can just level up.
Oh, you have to beat a lot of people's asses and level up, I guess.
Yeah. And then
fight wild Pokemon and kill them.
Then what happens?
And then you just evolve. Like, you can choose to not evolve, I guess. You can press B.
Heathen!
Oh, evolution.
Evolution is a mystery. I mean, a myth. Sorry, Wes. That was for Wes. This is perhaps the core of what puts the willies up your local priest, which is ironic because usually it's the priest that was putting willies up. No. I was
going to say that's the Uno reverse.
No. Hard line there. No. Moving on. But was Pokemon more effective at teaching children the concept of evolution than science class? Was
Maybe.
Pokemon the brand marketing that Darwin never had? Well, there has been a push and pull between evolution and creationism. And so that is that God created the earth as it was told in the Bible. Particularly, this is strong in America, which for some time and continues all the way through to this day to some degree.
Yeah, I think I had to learn about dinosaurs by myself.
Oh, really? Even in Catholic school in the UK?
Yeah, I don't remember learning about dinosaurs. I think I got obsessed with them, though.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I was reading a lot about them, but I don't remember learning about them in school.
Interesting. I see. I had a whole I'm sure I had like whole years about dinosaurs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were missing out.
I read by myself, though, so...
Yeah.
You know, dinosaurs were so popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, those like 1,000 books. That's probably why I like to read so much. I was like, oh, missing information I can fill in.
It's also setting you up for Pokemon quite nicely, learning about all of these types of creatures. But, you know, American parents weren't often overtly aware of what was being taught in science class. So if evolution was being taught, they maybe they didn't know so much. But once, you know, little Johnny Hot Dog came home declaring that his Squirtle had evolved into a war turtle, well, shit just got real. And the battleground just arrived on our doorstep.
Little Johnny Hot Dog.
That's a pretty standard American name, right? It's also an amazing wrestling name, just to say.
Yeah.
In 1999, the Kansas State Board of Education voted to remove evolution from state science assessment standards. Schools could still teach it, but they no longer had to test it. At the same time, the intelligent design movement was gaining momentum. Intelligent design is a bit slippery to define, especially in a small time here. It argues that certain features of life are too complex to have been evolved through natural selection alone and must have been guided by some kind of intelligent cause. It doesn't name God outright. Think that as like creationism that avoids saying that quiet part out loud, like Digimon refusing to say Pikachu. Right in the middle of this cultural tension, Linz, kids across America were chanting one word over and over and over. And it wasn't Austin, Austin, Austin. It was evolve, evolve, evolve. Ultimately, evolution is supposed to be taught in US schools. But as recently as this year, and we're less than 2 months into it at the recording time, Linz, an Oklahoma state legislator put forward a bill stating that creationism or intelligent design must be taught alongside evolution. Now, it's unknown. It's unknown if that's going anywhere or not, but it's just saying that it's not necessarily dead in the water, that whole movement. So Pokemon, another reason why probably a lot of these pastors were kind of, you know, raging about it from their pulpits was the fact that it was teaching evolution. So that's another big.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, and also, right, they name like Poliwag and Pikachu, but not like the flaming dragons.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
Yeah. I mean, like Magmar, that's just like, it's like hellfire and brimstone come to life, isn't it?
Do you know who probably is satanic?
Even with
Mr.
a butt
Mime.
head. Oh, Mr. Mime is absolutely devil incarnate.
What is that?
It's like, you know, the original 151 are like kind of untouchable, but I'm not saying that there isn't a tier list to that 151.
Yeah, Mr. Mime's got to go.
Right near the bottom there. So finally, we need to touch on Pokemon Go, a more recent controversy, but 10 years old this year. Can you believe that?
Oh, yes, actually. I never played it.
Oh,
I
really?
know that's shocking. Yeah, I never played it.
Well, I mean, I did play it, not massively, but I certainly downloaded it when it came out. And I remember walking around the town in Japan where I lived at the time, just being really cool because I was like hunting for Pokemon in Japan. And that was really kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we were both in Asia at that time, but I didn't download it, honestly. I wasn't, for some reason, it just didn't appeal to me, just like catching them. But in Japan, it would be cool.
It was a cool little, I mean, I thought it was a cool little gimmick
idea.
for a little while.
Yeah.
It didn't keep me playing, but I know lots of people really did. And it's also a really cool way to lose weight if you're walking a lot as well. So, I mean, there's more than one thing to it there, but...
Yeah, probably did a lot for the people.
You know, for about 3 months there, the world collectively lost its mind over Pokemon
I
Go.
know. Yeah, crazy. But it was also people who didn't know, because there was people around me playing it and they were like, oh, there's a mouse there. I've got to get this mouse. And it was like Rattata. Yeah. And part of you wants to go, that's Rattata, you fake, you poser. But no. Yeah. I mean, it did bring everyone together.
It did. Yeah. But people were not just losing their mind, like...
They really were losing their minds.
They were doing crackers things, practically, physically. You know, people were just like walking into spaces that they absolutely should not have been going into.
Yeah, like the backs of restaurants and shit. It was crazy.
There were all these news stories that were popping up all the time, like people wandering at private gardens because there was a rare spawn, climbing over fences, walking onto walking to construction sites, roaming around industrial estates at midnight, all because the app said there was something there. Funny thing about this is, though, that none of it was malicious. It was just people, you know, going,
gotta catch them all,
yeah,
Chris.
I gotta catch them all, not I'm going to trespass. It was just more like, it's over there, there's a chain link fence between it, you know.
But I've got to have them. I've got to get every last one, damn it.
I mean, what's a boy supposed to do when over there is behind a locked gate?
Yeah, I mean, you know. Doesn't say gotta catch 75.
No. There were memorial sites and cemeteries that had to formally ask to be removed from the game. The US Holocaust Memorial Museum was a Pokestop.
No.
Arlington Cemetery had gyms, churches, war memorials, private homes, all flagged as gameplay locations because the system pulled from a giant crowdsourced map database. The algorithm just didn't know the context. It just knew this is a point of interest, and suddenly sacred spaces were just resource nodes. Which is just like wild when you think about it. You had people spinning Pokestops inside memorials, not out of disrespect, just because that's how the game framed the space and it gamified geography. It was really cool and unique how it did it, but without context, it was wild. And then there were the robberies.
What?
So there were several cases. Most famously, there was a case in Missouri where criminals used the in-game lure feature to attract players to a remote location and then robbed them.
That's so Team Rocket.
Yeah.
They just had a Meowth that just like scratches them and all their coins fall out.
You know, this was a turning point for the game because it showed that you could predict where people would go. The game wasn't just an entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a movement engine. If a rare Pokemon spawned somewhere, you could guarantee a crowd would show up. No advertising, no official coordination, just digital scarcity. And that's the really interesting bit about this bit of dark controversy, you know? Pokemon Go proved that if you need layers, incentives over realities, that people will just follow them, even if it means ignoring social norms, even if it means stepping somewhere where they normally wouldn't.
You're agreeing with the pastas?
No, I'm not agreeing with the pastas. Now, they're two separate issues, two separate controversies, but it's just wild when you think about it. They literally unleashed Pokemon everywhere, and then you had like law enforcement tweeting out things like, do not enter restricted areas to catch Pokemon. Do not play Pokemon Go while driving. Please do not trespass to catch that Bulbasaur. All of this sounds ridiculous until you remember back to 2016, a much simpler time, when just how compelling the game was. You weren't just catching something, you were just competing. It was also part of a global event. There was serious FOMO going on. And when you zoom out, it becomes less about Pikachu, more about behavioral nudging. The app quietly redirected foot traffic in cities. Businesses paid to become sponsored locations because of it. Certain parks saw huge surges of visitors at odd hours. Small towns had hundreds of strangers show up because there's something rare that appeared on the map. that's powerful. It's not necessarily evil or sinister mastermind stuff. It's really powerful that you could direct traffic that way. And it's really interesting from a kind of tourism perspective. You know, if you're a small town, you could put a bid in, say, hey, we want, you know, a shiny Charizard to appear in our area. And then you're going to guarantee that there's loads of footfall in your little town.
That actually sounds horrible.
I mean, it is.
Well, you could sell a lot of water, I guess, but
well, I mean, yeah, that's it. It's going to be like, you know, telling all the hotels, get ready, you know, you know, add an extra zero to those hot dogs.
God, that's crazy to think about, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. You know,
it actually is. Like, that had people in a chokehold.
Yeah. Just to choke up the phone, just said, go there, and people went.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. And just because it's Pokemon.
Yeah.
And like I said, people who didn't even know who which Pokemon was which and had never played it.
Yeah.
They wanted to be part of it too.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird. It's like the Labubu's, right? Like,
yeah.
There's so many toys that look like that, but for some reason, that one, just like people were paying out their ass for it. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild. Just bizarre. I mean, it was just reality slightly reprogrammed with Pokemon, which, I mean, is a pretty fair trade-off. It's what we all want, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to just live in a Pokemon world.
Well, I mean, you certainly can do if you're happy trespassing. Well, Linz, that Pokemon, epilepsies, trespassing, Satan, and evolution, 3 of those 4 will be the new starters in the next game, I guarantee it. The question is, Linz, has this portrayal of Satan's very reach changed your love of Pokemon?
Never. Nothing will change my love. Well, maybe if Brock was on the Epstein Island, it would.
Well, I've got some news for you.
No.
I've been redacting some pages.
No, but
you don't want to know what he did with his Onyx.
Oh yeah, he had a big sort of wang-shaped Pokemon. I never thought about that.
Yeah, and several Geodudes.
Geodudes. I never thought about that before. And he did make a lot of references to being rock hard all the time.
He did.
That was just totally lost on me until this moment.
He's also only one of 2 people I've ever heard of called Brock.
Brock. No, that's a very 80s sort of tough guy name, I think.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Brock. He's like he's a double black belt in karate.
Name for your next kid.
Brock.
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 That's amazing. Bring it back.
I don't know what he's called in Japanese, actually.
Broku.
No, they're completely different. They're completely different. Because Ash is Satoshi, Misty is Kasumi, and Brock.
You've got to look it up now.
I'll look it up now.
I need to know.
Brock, Japanese name. He was Takeshi.
Oh my god, that suits him way better, actually. Yeah.
As in Take, meaning mountain peak, and Ishi, meaning stone. So again, that's a bit of a...
again!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was lost on us completely.
Completely. But I suppose Brock.
Brock and Rock. Oh.
Yeah. Misty as well. Kasumi is going to be something to do with water, and Misty, obviously mist. And
she was a water gym leader. So.
Ash doesn't really mean any... I mean, you'd think that he'd be like a fire Pokemon specialist, but I mean, he's got a Charizard, but it doesn't listen to him.
I guess when he gets electrocuted, he always turns into ash, right? Or he's covered in ash.
Yeah.
He turns like a dark color and he shakes it off sometimes.
Guess so.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's here. A couple of final notes for you on this here, though. So, you know, as you referenced before, you know, everything's kind of gone Pokemon in my house at the moment. My son is absolutely loving the anime. He can't get enough of it. So it's a pretty good father-son bonding that's going on there. And I'm like, okay, this is really cool. I'm like connecting on that kind of level. It's nice to share those type of things.
I showed it to a kid I was babysitting and they're obsessed with it. So we are ushering in a new generation of Pokemon 100%. Lovers, hopefully.
And personally, I don't think there's anything better that they could get into at that age. It's great.
No, it's so wholesome and it's like fun.
100%.
It's great. Like, you know me, I've never stopped liking Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I still have my Pokemon teddy bears around.
Yeah.
And I always ask for something when you go to Japan. Like, bring me something.
I'll bring you something extra special back next time. Don't worry.
Oh, hell yeah.
My son is also playing on the Switch on the Game Boy Advance emulator Pokemon Fireteam Rescue.
What's that?
It's kind of cool, actually. I recommend playing it if you've got. You've got a Switch, right?
Yep. I got a Switch.
Yeah. If you can, I don't know if you can play the GBA stuff without the subscription. I think you can, because I don't think I've got a subscription. I think mine's lapsed.
I had one, but not so much now.
Yeah, it's on there. It's free. Pokemon Fireteam Rescue, and basically you get turned into a Pokemon and then join like a rescue team.
Yeah. Maybe I have heard of it. Yeah.
It's pretty cool so far. I mean, I say my son's playing it. He's really pressing buttons and aggressively asking where Slowpoke is, and then I'm
that's
doing
his
the
favorite.
rest.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Slowpoke.
Wait. You entered a competition.
I did.
Right. I need to know.
So I'll post this on the Instagram. So go there and have a look. But so for those that don't know, and in the UK, we celebrate the beginning of Lent with something called Shrove Tuesday, which is otherwise known as Pancake Day, where you're supposed to use up all the kind of basics in your cupboards. And then the idea is that then you start Lent the next day and you give up something up, whatever. So we make pancakes out of those things that you'd traditionally give up. At my work, we had a pancake competition, and I did win the previous year, so I kind of had to follow up again. Yeah,
wait. What did you do last year?
It was like Japanese takoyaki things, but about a pancake mix. Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good. But I was like, oh man, I got to step it up here. So I made Pokemon pancakes where they were just normal shaped pancakes, but I used icing sugar to decorate them into Pokemon themes. There was Pokeballs, there was an Eevee there, and there was a Pikachu as well. And Linz, the results are in.
Okay. They were really good, by the way. Okay.
In third place was not me.
Okay.
In second place was not me.
Okay.
In first place, was me.
Was you?
It absolutely was me.
I fucking knew it.
So.
Oh my God. So what was second and third?
Second and third. Second was they actually judged it slightly differently this year. So second was it was like the best sort of pancake making. It was a really cute shot of someone's child making pancakes. It was adorable.
Boo. Next.
And then the other one was, oh man, I really can't remember. Actually, I can't remember.
That's so mean. You were like, loser.
Yeah. I just saw the money and I was like, all right.
How much did you win?
100 smackaroons.
Oh my God, that's so much. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to just keep it for, I get it in a voucher form, so I'll
Boo! For what?
Well, for more or less anything I get Amazon, I can get.
Okay.
Like at eBay, I could get anything, like any of the any big shop.
Oh my God, get something weird from eBay.
Like
X-Files dolls. A monkey, yeah, get a monkey's paw from eBay.
No, not again. Not again. I'm also looking forward to starting Pokemon Sword as well.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited for you.
Yes. That should be good fun. And like I said, just to tell everybody that I've got that new little pocket monster on my way as well. So it's due any time now, maybe even by the time you're listening to this. So I better get to editing.
Yeah, this should be out by the weekend. So
yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I got a bonus episode waiting in the wings, and it's my turn next week to record. So we are stocking some episodes up. Yeah. So get working on your next script,
yeah, my
Chris.
next script. Right. I'm suddenly not here, not 1 week. You'll know why. So thank you very much, everybody, for listening to this Pokemon Conspiracy episode. And Linz, one small apology to Septembrio. We can't play his outro today. We've got to go with something else.
Yes.
To catch them is my real test. To train them is my call.